try to figure. I'm not finna figure out what episode this is because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. But yeah, welcome to the pod again. It's been a long time. This might be this is the first one we posted this year. I think
It will be.
Yeah, so
We got some stuff in the vault
yeah,
that ain't been posted.
Yeah.
We might post some of this stuff.
yeah. I'll probably end up because it's a lot. So probably end up posting clips of that stuff. I still remember the fact that we ain't got that video out with Twan and
Oh yeah,
they're like hour long video. I ain't got the video no more though. I don't think. Well, I do, but it's on my red phone. But welcome back to the pod. It's been a long time. I ain't. Neither one of us been here. It's been a long time since we've even been to the studio.
It's been a long time since we've been together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome back. You feel me? I guess we want to get into. I guess we start with like what took so long to get back, or XYZ or whatever.
Okay.
I'll say for me, it was more so a feeling like not even necessarily that I didn't have nothing to say, but like was I gonna say what I felt like
At the time.
needed to be said, like because I can say, I mean, I know a lot or whatever, but and not everything is meant to be said in certain moments, but when those moments present themselves, am I gonna actually say it? So I'm like, yeah. So I was like taking a break, and I'm just like, and it was like a lot because I was even still now, but I'm still heavily focused on music, so trying to make time for the music and the pod, and at the same time, those were excuses that I could have overcame.
Yeah.
But at the time, I let those excuses overpower the creative part of it. So, yeah, that's probably one of the main reasons why. And it's really my fault because we record stuff and like we both can edit, but like I be having the videos on my thing, so it'd be my fault that it don't get up. So, yeah, so it was my fault that we ain't really recording or not recorded but posted in a long time. So, yeah, I'll take the blame, but it's a new era, it's a new show. So
Yeah. Try to be consistent for sure.
yeah, and that's another thing. Like it was hard to even stay consistent because like our schedules are so different. A lot of times it's hard to pick a date or find a date to where we can record and knock out some stuff, or just knock out some stuff because your schedule would be like our schedules would be like opposite, so it'd be hard to work around that because it's like a day that he could probably do the pod, I'm probably working, and then like
I think
vice
now
versa.
with my new job.
Yeah,
easy.
it'd be easy to figure some stuff out. So, and this time around, like I said, and we talked about this, but I'm just saying like we can we'll do better with like sticking to our word with it when it comes to posting or being committed to the pod because we can do that. And I was like, the way I have to approach it or think about it is like basketball. Like when it came to basketball, I didn't really like leave room for excuses because like, oh, I'm shorter than everybody else. Like I wasn't big on excuses. So, I want to treat the pod the same way, not just the pod, but any forms of art that I'm going into. So like
Just
music,
passionate about.
yeah. And I was even because I was at the court last night. I just went to play ball last night, but I was talking to this older dude. He probably about 31. I was just like, man, because I was losing. I lost like a couple games earlier that day. I'm like, man, something that I realized is something that I realized that I had lost was like that fight. Like like that fire or whatever that was kind of keeping me from finishing. So I was like, man, I gotta get that back. I don't know what I gotta do, but this ain't it. I was like losing. I'm like, and it's not. I noticed it ain't just with basketball, but it was like when it came to finishing songs, a lot of my songs are like not finished. I start some stuff, but I got a crazy amount of ideas. Like I got thousands of ideas on my other phone right now, but it's just like when it comes to finishing, I wasn't finishing like I was supposed to, or it don't turn out the way I see it to be. So I was just like, I gotta fix that. I gotta build that fire or that fight back because I can't move like that. Like that just ain't really who I am or how I like to move. So yeah, building that fire or that fight back, it's what gonna help us flourish. Cause like we could do some special stuff with this pod, but it's a matter of like us both like taking it to where it has to be. So I think that was one of the main reasons why like the pod had like went on pause for a minute. So
yeah, on my end, I definitely When was the last? We shot at least around February.
Yeah, February, 'cause it's right before Valentine's.
Okay, basketball season.
Oh yeah, true. Playoffs, all that stuff.
Right after that, AAU. Then I wrecked my car.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I went a couple months without a car. So mine just was really like a lot of setbacks, I guess.
Yeah.
Or just, stuff. Everything happened for a reason.
Right.
I got a new vehicle. That's dope. I got a new job. That's dope. Basketball season is about to start again.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. And we about to start back getting into this.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for that as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of exciting things going on right now. So I had to go through a rough patch to get to the other side of that. So
yeah.
Feel me?
In some cases, like this stuff is like done in seasons as well.
Yeah.
I had to remember that like it ain't just because like we're having like a bad season or a bad patch or whatever. It don't mean it like it's
it ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. Like, it's only gonna last if you let it last.
Yeah, I was just like, man, it's just something we gotta see it through or see through. So if we really want it anyway, it's something we can just see through. So yeah. Oh well, I got music on the way. I can't say when because
music been going great for you.
Yeah, at least creating has been going great. And I share like snippets all the time on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna do something cool.
We're gonna put it on screen.
But yeah, I've been trying to, not even trying, but I've been more consistent in that, and it's been like inviting more prominent eyes to it. So staying consistent with that, and like when like you have more eyes on it, it does make it easier to stay consistent. I don't want it to
feel like you getting recognized for what you're doing.
Yeah, so I think that's cool. And it reminds me to stay consistent. Like sometimes I need that reminder. Like that's another thing I was saying last night on the court. Like I've been playing ball for so long. A lot of times when I get on the court these days, because I haven't played in so long, my mind will go blank mid-game. It'd be like, I forget that I'm supposed to be playing hard. Or I forget that I'm supposed to be playing for real, because I haven't played a real, like a organized game in a long time. So, and I know that has something to do with me blanking when it comes to finishing my songs. So, keeping stuff like that in mind.
It's dope that you can correlate all that together.
Yeah.
That you can put all that together.
Yeah. I try to be aware. Like it's not easy to do, but I try to be aware.
A lot of folks don't feel like their discipline in other areas affect other stuff though.
Oh no, I know that. Like I know it's all connected. Like it's like what you just said. A lot of people don't realize that when you like as disciplined in like something that you care about, like basketball or whatever, that's gonna leak into something else. So, like my dad always told us that when I was younger. Like if you don't run, you're not getting on that court.
Facts.
And if you don't clean up at the house, like little stuff like that,
clean
up at the house.
It all go together.
Yeah, it's like you can't even. How your coach gonna trust you if you can't even take the trash out? You're like, man, this ain't got nothing to do that, but it do though. Like you can't even like do what you're supposed to be doing.
Facts.
So, stuff like that, just keeping stuff like that in mind is what gonna help me stay on track. But if I get off track, and like keep me on track. So, I guess we'll get into. Yeah, I guess we can see which one we want to get into first.
Okay, so it was a topic on Twitter. First topic of course of action, which course of action can get all over the place if we let it. With it's the first thing we can touch on today. The Twitter post was like, what opinion about interracial relationships will have you like this? And it's the picture with the picture with the knives, the same viral picture. And my comment was, I feel like it's seen by most that do date interracially. I've never dated a person out of our race.
Right.
Not to say that I never will. I'm against it or that I shun upon it or I don't look down on it. None of it.
I'm like, you do your thing. I just
I like my black women.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
And I was like, they see it as an easier way to be happy or get ahead in life. Either get ahead with their partner. Black men and black women are universally known to be difficult, quote unquote. And I was like, they see it as less work. I really believe it. I feel like
I think that's true.
A lot of black folks are tired of dealing with black folks. It's not a good thing to say, but
no, it's not. It's really a bad thing because I don't know why we got in this headspace, but like we need each other. That's the only way
it's men versus women right now for whatever reason. In the black community, it's definitely men.
It's like that's sad. It's like, bro, y'all. It's like one thing to die down, y'all create another thing too. It's like, bro, why are you doing that? Why is you going out your way to tear this person down? For one, you don't even know them personally. But you're going out your way to tear them down. Like, man, black people so stupid. Black people, why are you saying that for one? But like two,
On the flip side of that, we gotta do a better job as black people.
Yeah, like
sometimes we can be bad people or fucked up people.
Yeah, so
but every race has fucked up
so
people.
It ain't like
ours is just it's magnified for whatever reason.
But it's like it's more so because like we are the face of like all these medias. Like
very true.
We the face of the media because of us, but they push us like so. Like, but they gonna make sure they push the negative stuff as well. So or more than the more positive stuff. So when we the face of the media, that's all we gonna see. So we the face of the media and all we is pushing out is negative stuff or spewing out negative stuff. That's what we're gonna see and that's what we're gonna notice. So yeah, that just ain't right. But like that statement is true though.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
A lot of people.
I didn't read the comments to see what anybody else said. I'm gonna slide through these comments real quick.
But I will say like that's a lot of people do date.
This is the first comment I seen. I swear to God, with no bullshit, it's the first comment I seen. I hate to say it, but men of other races usually treat me better and show more genuine interest. That's how
like,
she feel.
Yeah, and it's like you can't. Who am I to say, man, you ain't right. You just ain't. Blah, blah, blah. That's her experience. Like I'm not her, so I can't say. And I don't know that woman.
Another woman. Date whoever you want to date. Love is love. But dating someone you don't have to explain certain shit to always will be easier and maybe even better in ways. Easier. My point exactly. They feel like it's easier.
Yeah. Which
dating outside your race seems happier. Another woman.
Interesting. I don't know. I've never had like an experience that made me feel like I can't date inside my race or made me want to not date inside my race.
Bro, it's nothing but a cycle. Yeah. Black people are full of trauma from your parents having fucked up relationships. At some point in time, we're going to have to flip the script.
Yeah, like
so if you continue to take the easy way out, it'll never happen. If you don't want to deal with the black man and the black man don't want to deal with the black woman, it'll never happen.
And it's just going to continue to correct this division. Like we said, it ain't. I'm not saying it's wrong to date outside your race.
But I ain't against
when you at least, because a lot of times when people like that step into those other kind of
especially the niggas with the money. These football players and basketball players, they going to get them some white girls. So that they ain't got to, you feel me? It ain't going to be no arguing. It's just easy living.
Yeah, and at the same time, some of them people that
But do you really want to live easy?
Yeah, like, and it's not to say like,
it ain't got to be hard.
Yeah, like we say, like they try to assume, a lot of times, man, they have like a couple bad experiences, and like they all have to understand, like, you was difficult for somebody as well, so you can't just act like
nobody is perfect.
Exactly, it's like everybody's difficult to somebody somehow. Not all in all cases, but like that's pretty common.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you can't just like be like, oh, I dealt with a couple, and it's just like it just wasn't me. And it's like, and in some cases that is the case, but sometimes they just wasn't for you, not just that whole. You feel me, like. But I mean, everybody move or think different when it comes to that stuff. But me personally, it's just like it don't like they just assume it has to be hard. Like a lot of people like, and not even just with black men and black women. It's just like relationships in general. They assume that it has to be hard. I'm like, bro, who told you that? And but I have to remember like that's what they've been shown and that's what they know. But like to me personally, I don't believe that. Or when I'm in a relationship, I have to go to XYZ to make sure this person love me, or I have to put them through XYZ for them to feel like to know that I can trust them. That's insane. But like that's a very common thing, especially in our community.
Yeah.
Like we feel like, man, how I'm supposed to know she gonna step by my side, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? This do right and she do right. That's all you know.
Yeah, you can only do right by people.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you don't have to like put somebody through some crazy stuff to know that they'll be there with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's plenty of other ways that you can go about that verse instead of like.
Oh yeah, it was a viral tweet that was like, damn, I feel like I got to cheat on my woman. You remember that? I feel like I got to cheat on my girl.
And people was
to
dead serious.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, because like as a man, I don't know, like as somebody like me, I'm gonna see it. I'm like, bro, they gotta be trolling.
Yeah, but they be dead serious.
So serious, like they do it in real life. They go about it like that in real life. I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? And like they just think it's okay, and it's like, bro, that can't really be okay with you for real, like for real. But somehow it is.